Hello again, Robert Veach from VParanormal1. I decided to build a new device to aid in some of the paranormal research that I'm doing. It's actually called a Geophone. You do a search, you can find some other videos of people building them. It's a kit that from a company called BG Micro. You can go to BG, that's B as in boy, G as in girl, micro.com, I believe, and it's called the Geophone. Costs about $38 for the basic kit. You have to supply a switch box to hold it. It seems to be a very sensitive device. I'll show you the device right here. I have it turned on right now. I have it mounted in a clear plastic box. That way you can see the LEDs properly. I decided to put the sensitivity control on the outside so that I can adjust the sensitivity up and down. It's using the same small potentiometer that's in the circuit. I just glued a knob and put a bushing on there to allow me to do it externally. Something that I'm doing differently from what I've seen, most people put the Geophone sensor in their box. I decided to make it a little bit more flexible, and I put a shielded audio cable on there, and then that feeds the input of the circuitry. One thing you have to keep in mind with these things is that they have to be kept vertical where the contacts are on the top, because the vibration sensor works in the vertical plane. I put 3 very small rubber grommets on there so it wouldn't slide around. Instead of going with a 9-volt battery, I used a lithium polymer 3-cell battery, which is about 11 volts, because this circuit will actually work from, I think it works from 6 volts to, let's see what they say here, 3 to 25 volts DC, about 100 milliamps. So you've got a pretty wide flexibility there for the voltage. So this tool typically is used to measure vibrations in the ground, and the frequency response of this I tested. It kind of goes up to about 10 or 12 hertz cycles per second, and then rolls off pretty rapidly. So it's really for low frequencies that you normally don't even hear our ears, because our ears usually start working at about 20-25 hertz. So it's very low frequencies that normally come in the earth, seismograph information. The way it's used in the paranormal world is you would put it on a table or a staircase, and you're trying to detect minute vibrations that might be coming from an entity, a knock or a sound, or vibration, movement against something, a couple ounces of force on a table, for instance. This will pick up, and as you'll see in the examples, it's very sensitive. You don't have to hear the sound to hear it acoustically. It'll pick it up, the vibration with the sensor. So the ability to be remote from the device is nice. I can put this easier on a staircase or on a table and have the display unit further away. And I didn't want to affect the damping of this device. They say the damping is about 0.707. I didn't test that, but that's what I read. And that's the damping factor of the device. And what that means is that it's pretty well damped already, but you don't want to typically put it in something to affect its response. So by having it by itself, I'm not changing the response to this device, because most professional seismograph units have the sensor aside from the monitoring electronics. So that's what I try to do here. I'm going to demonstrate how sensitive the Geophone is. I have the Geophone on a table with the sensor about 3 inches away on the left, and I've got a 1 kernel of corn, and I'm going to drop it 2 inches from the table. You can see how it responded. I'm just trying to pick it up and I'm barely touching the table. Do it again. So even if I drop this corn on the corner of the table, you can see. Now if I go to the extreme corner of the table and I just lightly touch my finger, you can see it's unbelievable. And again, it's not picking up vibrations in the air, it's picking up vertical vibrations on the source. If you see it moving with your voice as I'm talking, that's because my voice is vibrating the table and it's picking up the slight vibrations of that. So you can see it's very effective for picking up subsonic vibrational sounds in a medium, which have wood, floorboards, tables, chairs, that sort. So go ahead and go try to build one yourself. I think it'd be worth the effort. It's a unique device, and this is just another tool to help evaluate the paranormal. Thanks for watching.